So I'm sitting here thinking about all the habits that I had to quit to go from being broke to becoming rich, to go from being homeless to becoming financially free. If you want to become wealthy, there are some habits you need to quit. Now, I don't want you to miss anything, so be sure you watch this video all the way to the end. I'm here today to help you get to the next level, so lock in. The first habit that I had to quit was trying to impress others. For a long time, I made decisions based on trying to impress other people, whether that was buying designer clothes, paying the bill at an expensive restaurant just to impress other people. I remember a time I was dating this one person and we had broken up, and it turned into some weird situational relationship thing where even though we were broken up, we were still seeing each other on a daily basis, just without the title of being a couple. Anyway, this person wanted to buy a house, and all I wanted to do was to be with this person. So I decided to offer to help with the down payment of the house, with the agreement that when tax return season time came around, I will be repaid. So you know where I'm going with this, right? Yeah, so it's been 15 years now, and that was a lesson learned. I've learned that trying to impress other people often leads to overspending, and in some cases like mine, I've learned that you can't buy love. Well, true love, that is. So don't do what I did. If you want to go from being broke to being rich, quit the habit of trying to impress others with your money. Instead, impress people with how you treat them, with love, kindness, patience. When it comes to your money, switch your focus to impressing yourself. Set financial goals and work towards them. Celebrate milestones like paying off debt or saving for a big purchase. True happiness comes from knowing you're building a secure future, not from seeking approval from others. The next habit that I had to quit if I wanted to go from being broke to being rich is to quit impulse purchases. When I was broke, I was king of impulse purchases. Every payday felt like an excuse to treat myself to something that I truly didn't need, whether it was new clothes, new gadgets, random Amazon purchases. When I walked into a store, if I saw something that was on sale and I liked it, I got it. It didn't matter if that item was on my radar. I saw it, I liked it, it was on sale, so I bought it. The problem was that those small, unexpected purchases added up quickly, leaving me broke before my next paycheck. Impulse purchases derails your financial goals and often results in buying things that brings you temporary satisfaction but no long-term value. I had to create a 24-hour rule, and I would encourage you to do the same if impulse spending is a monkey on your back. When you feel the urge to buy something, wait 24 hours, and often you'll realize that whatever it is that you wanted to buy, you really didn't need it after all. The next habit that I had to quit was not saying no. I used to say yes for every social event, every favor, every opportunity, even if I couldn't afford it or didn't have the time. I don't know if you have any friends or family members in your life that are always asking you to do something for them. Even small stuff that they could do themselves. A quick Google search will get them the answer that they're looking for. I don't have any of those types of people in my life because they could be watching this video right now. But listen, you can't let people burn you out and run you down. You have to be able to recognize when you've reached your limit, when you've reached your capacity, and stop saying yes to everything. Saying yes to everything can lead to stress, overspending, and neglecting your own financial priorities. You need time to take care of yourself, time to invest in yourself so that you can learn new skills and grow. Learn how to start a new business, how to invest, how to flip properties, how to budget your finances, whatever it is. Learn the power of saying no. Set clear boundaries and prioritize activities that aligns with your goals. The next habit that I had to quit to go from being broke to being rich was ignoring my finances. I used to avoid looking at my bank account because it used to stress me out. I figured if I didn't look at it, it wouldn't be a problem. Silly, right? It was definitely a problem. Ignoring my finances resulted in me living paycheck to paycheck. I was spending as I got paid, sometimes even more than what I had. This might sound silly, but I had to schedule monthly money dates with myself. I would review my income, my expenses, and my progress towards my financial goals. And this helped me to stay on top of my finances and make more informed decisions about where my money was going. The next habit that I had to quit was listening to negative people. I used to take advice from people who constantly doubted my abilities and goals and focused on things that could go wrong. The negativity that came my way held me back and had me second guessing myself. I remember growing up in New York City as a kid. I used to be heavily involved in the arts. I did a couple of theater productions and was an extra in a couple of films and movies. But because of the negativity that came my way, I now feel like I gave up on my dreams too soon. Actually, I think I have a clip of a movie that I was in. If I find that clip, I'll include it in this video. After you see the clip, or after you look at it and you think you know the name of the movie, let me know what you think the name of the movie is in the comments below. I will be the short, skinny kid that's walking between Al Pacino and Penelope Ann Miller.
One face that still knows you.
But here's the point that I want to get across. Surrounding yourself with negativity or negative people can drain your confidence, your motivation, or your belief in your ability to succeed. So choose your circle wisely and surround yourself with people who inspire and support you. The next habit that I had to quit to go from being broke to being rich was to stop paying minimums on credit cards. Credit cards were my worst enemy. I'd paid a minimum balance thinking I was doing just fine, but the interest charges kept piling up, keeping me trapped in a cycle of debt. At that time, I didn't realize that only paying the minimum prolongs your debt and can cost you hundreds and thousands of dollars in interest charges. I would buy something for like $500 and it would take years to pay off. And when I finally got it paid off, it would have cost me a total of $800. So I would have paid $300 on top of that $500. Don't do what I did. Commit to paying more than the minimum and try your best not to purchase anything using your credit card that you're not able to pay off in full when the payment is due. The next habit that I had to quit was not living below my means. For a long time, I spent as much as I earned, sometimes even more. And I felt like I was justifying my expenses because I worked hard for my money and I deserved nice things. I deserved to treat myself. But this mindset kept me in a cycle of financial stress. I grew up always being warned by my parents, live below your means, which pretty much means live on less than you can afford. For example, if you can afford a $500,000 house, get one for $400,000. If you can afford a $30,000 car, get one for $20,000. This way, you're still having a great life, but you're not stretching yourself so thin that you're not able to save or invest for your future or pass on generational wealth. The next habit that I had to quit was a game changer, and that is not investing. I used to think that investing was only for the wealthy, so I would let my money sit in a regular savings account, earning almost nothing. But when I started investing, that is when my wealth really began to grow. Without investing, your money loses value over time due to inflation. If you have not started investing yet, start now. Start small. Open an investment account and start investing consistently, even if it's just $20 a month. I hear a lot of people say that they haven't started investing yet because they don't have money to start investing. But you don't need a lot of money to start investing. Here, I'll do this. I'll put my contact information in the description below. The first 5 people you have to be subscribed to my channel. So the first 5 people that reaches out to me, I will help you get started investing. So hit me up. The next habit that I had to quit to go from being broke to being rich was to stop procrastinating on goals. I would tell myself, I'll start saving next month, or I'll learn how to invest later. Procrastinating kept me stuck for a long time. I procrastinated big time when it comes to my education. I didn't get my graduate degree until I was in my 40s, but I did get it, so I celebrate that achievement. So if you have been procrastinating, here is my advice to you. Start now, start small, set achievable goals that could be broken down into actionable steps, and celebrate your progress along the way. It's not about perfection, but more so about progression. So, which one of these habits are you going to quit? Or did I miss any? Let me know in the comments below. And as usual, if you found this video helpful, give it a thumbs up and share it with someone that you care about that needs to hear this. Until the next time, see you in the next video.